edged into that vacant slip region, creating an opportunity, but no fielder to take the chance.
It's about getting the ball angling into Karunaratne and then shifting away. Like that. Like that.
Most of the fielders seem to be convinced they're going to go upstairs. Yes.
Dropped it. Straight forward. Jermaine Blackwood. (17) without loss. Got him. Hasn't cost the West Indies too much. It was right in the breadbasket. John Campbell and Rakeem Cornwall strikes. It's okay, it went down, but boundary. But again, Roach's angle from around the wicket is where he causes the left-hander so many problems.
Bit of a chance here, direct hit. Some action, they look really confident it's going to go upstairs.
Goes down the leg side, will go for 4. It might just be leg buys. Runs signaled by umpire Gregory Brathwaite.
Gets it through. Nice and controlled. Thiramana, he's been there from the start and now asserting himself. Brings up the 50. And a miss, a confident appeal. Gets the nod of the umpire, so Jason Holder strikes the West Indies. They take their 3rd wicket, but Chandimal will review. Not a good end to the first session for Sri Lanka. The West Indies justifying their decision to bowl first. And a really good session for them, Sir Kirtley. 3 wickets, only 54 runs.
They certainly would have enjoyed that one. Going into lunch, taking another wicket. So you got to say round 1 to the West Indies. 3 wickets are gone. And they should enjoy their lunch.
The batting, confirmation of the 3 wickets. Karunaratne, the captain, was caught by Campbell off the bowling of Rakeem Cornwall. He went for 12. Then Ushada Fernando was run out. Greg Brathwaite with the accurate throw. And the last wicket to fall, Dinesh Chandimal.
A wicket for Cornwall and Jason Holder, plus the run out.
He's good down the ground. Dhananjaya De Silva, good driver. Shows it there.
Down the ground again from Dhananjaya De Silva. Over-pitched and just presenting the full face of the bat. Got enough timing to go all the way. Another boundary before Dhananjaya De Silva. Edge, drop short. Didn't carry to Rakeem Cornwall. Him a Roach back in the attack. Wrong the wicket. His favored angle. Clean them up. And through. Kima Roach. Another wicket for the West Indies. Beaten for pace. And that man, again, the leader of this West Indies fast bowling attack. Success for Kima Roach here at the Sir Viv Richards Stadium. Gift gets off the mark. His first runs in Test cricket. Pasam Nisanka, a boundary.
Yes, Kimar just trained down the leg side. Easy picking. Oh, that's could not call it a chance, but it was in the air. It might go for 4. It has. Not sure if we can call it a chance, Samuel.
Just above that field at leg gully. Seems to be Jimmy Blackwood in that position. In the direction of the ball, but not the height.
Oh, he's got him.
Excellent length.
Oh, that's nicely cut away. That'll be 4.
$100 comes up for Sri Lanka.
Oh, another boundary. Much needed for the Sri Lanka side. And there it is. The half-century 50 for Lahiro Tiramane. Been there from the opening of the innings. So crucially important for a battered Sri Lanka.
$129 for 5. And that will be the end of the middle session here in the first Sandals Test match, West Indies versus Sri Lanka. Karunaratne dismissed quite early. Fernando run out. No significant partnerships to talk about. A lot to do for Dikwela Tiramane. And then the bowlers to follow. Bowlers success for Kima Roach, who has been really impressive throughout this first day. Rakeem Cornwall, that early wicket. A wicket for Jason Holder before lunch. Excellent delivery. Was past Joshua De Silva. Be interesting to see what's the signal from the umpire. Buys. It was just some late movement. Stifle appeal going down the leg side, but still some swing on offer here from Jason Holder. This one goes away from Tiramane. Excellent delivery. We saw Kima Roach do that against Dhananjaya De Silva. 2 balls away, outswingers, and then that one that nipped back in to clean him up. Flash at that one goes away down towards the 3rd man boundary. Chase on for Alzari Joseph. He stops it just inside. But he has that ability to move the ball away from the left-handers, just like that one. Edged and gone. Rakeem Cornwall takes the catch. He couldn't resist Niroshan Dikwela. And success once again for the West Indies, this time off the bowling of the former captain Jason Holder.
Ooh, fine. And that's 4 runs. Well played.
Tiramane keeps things ticking over for Sri Lanka.
Oh, he's bowled him! Jason Holder has been threatening all day. And the danger man for Sri Lanka, Lahiro Tirimane, is gone for 70.
200 first-class wickets to Jason Holder.
This one's in the air, someone's underneath it, and comfortably taken. Easy as you like. Jason Holder again, his third wicket of the day.
That man Kema Roach can't keep him off the action. Look at that beautiful delivery.
Finger goes up, and it's an 8th 5-wicket haul in Test match cricket for Jason Holder, and they've reviewed it. Bouncy pitch, tallest bowler. Again. And they review it again. Jason Holder did not have to wait long for reconfirmation of an 8th 5-wicket haul in Test match cricket.
Certainly was a brilliant effort. Sri Lanka all out for 169.
Saranga Lakmal, the opening bowler for Sri Lanka. That's what he does. Has the ability to swing the ball away from right-handers. Solidly behind that one, John Campbell.
Could be the last ball of the day. If it is, eyes on Gregory Brathwaite, and an excellent day for West Indies cricket and Craig Brathwaite. Opening partnership unbroken after sterling work with the ball by Jason Holder and Kema Roach in particular.
The batting for Sri Lanka wasn't that impressive. Craig Brathwaite and John Campbell saw their team through without any loss. Bowlers for Sri Lanka, Lakmal, Fernando, Chamira and Baldinia, just the 1 over for him. And no success just yet. They'll try again tomorrow. And this is where we are at the end of day 1 in Sri Lanka. All out, 169. Tirimana got to 70. He batted out the first 2 sessions. Was dismissed in the final session. Dikwela, good partnership with him. Got to 32, but nothing else of note. Jason Holder, 5 for 27, was a standout bowler. Kema Roach, very impressive, 3 wickets for him, and Rakeem Cornwall picked up the first wicket to fall of the day. West Indies in pursuit, 13 without loss, still trailed by 156.
This first hour is going to be a testing time for the West Indians.
Yes, it will be an opportunity for the Sri Lankans. Excellent delivery. Just that away movement, a hint of it, enough to beat the outside edge. Edged and gone. Excellent delivery from Saranga Lakmal, the leader of this fast bowling attack for Sri Lanka, and makes the early breakthrough on that of the captain as well. Edged in the gap. How often have we seen that balls going into the gap for the end the over? 21 for 1. Worked away through the one side. Will get to the boundary. John Campbell just a little bit too straight, too full on that occasion from Lakmal, and he neatly worked away. 26 for 1.
And still, it finds a gap that seemed impenetrable in that slip cordon.
Good delivery from Lakmal.
Right there. Right there. Bonner had to prop forward. 35 for 1. Nice touch. And the ball seems to travel, as in the ODIs, a lot quicker over that side of the ground.
Well, it's going with the wind.
Brilliantly caught, brilliantly bowled. Excellent line from Dushmanta Chamira. Patham Nisanka with the catch. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Well, the West Indies will be saying, oh yes. Thank you, please.
He's got a lovely leave alone, hasn't he? John Campbell, those Jamaicans full of style. There's some hesitation. Got the run in the end. 48 for 1.
Pulled away from Bonner. One of the shots that he's been looking for throughout his innings so far. Just enough on it to get to the boundary. It brings up the 50 for the West Indies, 53 for 1. Pull again, away, top edge. Goes down towards the fine leg boundary, so 2 fours in the over for Nkrumah Bonner. And on cue, a full toss wide. As soon as you mentioned that, secretly, a freebie from Chamira and dispatched. Huge shot for LBW, and he's given him. Immediately reviews it, and Nkrumah Bonner.
End of the over, 72 for 2. And that's lunch.
Good session for Sri Lanka with that 2 wickets. 72 runs on the board. West Indies would have felt that they lost 1 wicket too many, and that of Nkrumah Bonner just before that lunch and interval.
Tremendous shot from John Campbell. It's the second time he's used his feet.
Come on, Abul, come on, Abul.
In the last couple of balls he's faced. That's into the wind, but it's gone a mighty long way. It's kind of what Shamira wanted. He wanted Mayers to be hooking into the wind. He hit it too well on that occasion. Great delivery from Dushman to Shamira. Wonderful angle. And the first wicket to fall after lunch.
Yeah, we were speaking about the areas, and that's definitely the area you want to be bowling in.
Goes all the way. How often have we seen this? Carl Mayers.
Sweetly driven through the offside. And Carl Mayers, elegant, graceful, powerful. Pulled away. Carl Mayers just short, goes away to the boundary. So this is the intent, the positivity that you'll get from Carl Mayers. Pull away inside edge, fortuitous boundary for Carl Mayers. Could so easily have ricocheted on the stumps in the end. He gets another boundary. Pulled away again, powerfully from Carl Mayers, and gets another boundary. Short, dispatched. Clean them up. Straight through. Saranga Lakmal, first ball in this spell. Jermaine Blackwood doesn't have an answer. Another wicket for Sri Lanka.
I just wonder if there was a little bit of an inside edge. He looked at the cue end of his bat as if to indicate there was.
Pull away again from Carl Mayers. Will get to the boundary. Gets another one for him. 5 fours now, along with the 2 sixes. And speeds along to 38.
Carl Mayers continues in his aggressive style, doing so successfully.
He's got him. Saranga Lakmal strikes again, and Carl Mayers has got to go for 45.
It's a great length again. Lakmal, and look at the seam position. It's deliberate effort to get the ball angling in and moving away from Carl Mayers.
Straight down the ground. He's got hold of this one. That will run into the boundary. Welcomed 4 runs.
Good shot. That's a lovely square drive by Jason Holder all the way for 4. And that is Jason at his best. Very fluent through the offside. 154 for 5.
Gets it through. Just open the blade, use the pace. And he moves into double figures now. And a miss. Good delivery to end the over. Shamira asking questions. 162 for 5. And we'll go into the tea break now.
He's bowled him. Saranga Lakmal has taken another scalp this afternoon. Jason Holder bowled over and gone for 19.
Lakmal strikes again. Jason Holder walks away, a dejected man. He's worked really hard at the start of his innings.
Oh, and he's got him with the last ball. Suranga Lakmal with a fifer. And Alzari Joseph hangs his head. His fourth 5-wicket haul. The tall man from Sri Lanka strikes again.
Disappointment for Alzari Joseph. Went after this one with an open blade.
Boundary for Rakeem Cornwall. It's very pleasant. Second boundary for Rakeem Cornwall.
Whipped away through the one side. Rakeem Cornwall. Full from Fernando, looking for that swing. And Cornwall was equal to the task. Another boundary for him. Pulled away with the wind. And sails away for 6. Power from Rakeem Cornwall. 198 for 7. Pushed by Joshua De Silva. Has the timing to go all the way. Elegant shot from the Trinidad and Tobago and West Indian batsman. And brings up the 200 as well for West Indies. This one is officially, but in the gap. And will go away for 4 for Rakeem Cornwall. Another 4 for him. 4 is now along with that 6.
And if you're a cricket fan, you will enjoy this shot. Quality written all over it. It was a firm push. De Silva growing in confidence. Pulls it all the way. Goes for 6. That's with the wind. Rakeem Cornwall showing that he's familiar with this venue. Goes for it again. Finds the elevation. There was clear intent on him taking the aerial route. And he'll be quite pleased with the outcome. Another boundary. Cut away. There was some bounce on that one. Didn't try to hit it in front of square. Played it downwards. And he moves into the 40s now. Rakeem Cornwall is also playing a fine innings. That's not an easy shot. Lofted drive. Over cover. Swept away. And he will get that half century. A big smile from the big man. First Antiguan to score a Test 50 on this ground, and it's his first in his career.
It's gone. Soft dismissal from Joshua De Silva, just trying to play that uppercut. And he walks. Joel Wilson raised the finger, but he knew he was gone. Very uncharacteristic of Joshua De Silva playing that shot. Well played from Kimaruch. Does what was required of him. And brings to a close another captivating day of Test match cricket. The West Indies close on 268 for 8. Overall lead of 99. A healthy lead, as you'd expect. New ball taken immediately by the West Indies. Kimaruch, the leading wicket taker at this venue. Dhananjaya De Silva, really good, 46 not out. Partner debutant, Patam Nisanka, unbeaten on 21. Alzari Joseph with the new ball from the Sir Andy Roberts end. Excellent delivery. First up, new ball straight away. Worked away through the one side neatly and gets a boundary. Brings up the 50 for Dhananjaya De Silva. Clean him up. That's the response from Alzari Joseph. That's the reason he's been given the new ball. And he's responded to the call by his captain and his teammates, and exactly what the West Indies needed. The important wicket of Dhananjaya De Silva.
Good shot. Slightly wide above stump. Punched away by Nisanka for 4 through the cover point region.
Goes away for 4 again. So a bit expensive, Alzari Joseph. And Dikwela was able to effectively put that one away. Pushed through the offside. Will go to the boundary. So consecutive boundaries now for Dikwela. One on the one side, the other on the offside. 283 for 5. In the gap, goes for 4. So hemorrhaging runs this morning. The West Indies, exactly what they didn't want to do. First Alzari Joseph, now Kima Roach.
That's Dikwela for you. Scores in unusual areas. There's a bit of extra bounce on it.
Oh yeah, that's cut away nicely behind square. 4 more to end the over. Frustration for Shannon Gabriel. And it's Nisanka's maiden Test 50. On debut, what a knot for the young man.
Proud moment for him, for Sri Lanka. The 21st player to score a half century on debut.
Well driven. Confident again from Nisanka. Does well in the deep. Kima Roach gets a 3. 100 partnership for Sri Lanka between Nisanka and Dikwela. The second 100-run partnership in this innings, and they close this session on 359 for 5, an overall lead of 257. Gone. He's put it down. Had it. That was the opportunity that the West Indies were looking for. Guided it to the fielder in gully. Kumabana, the guilty party. A simple enough catch. An opportunity goes a begging. Gets it. It's his 17th Test match, half century. Niroshan Dikwela yet to get a century, so an opportunity for him to set that right. Well appreciated by his teammates in a spot of bother in this Test match, and he's helped them to a score of respectability, if not safety.
Come on, Jim.
Played away into the offside. Holder behind it won't get there. Another boundary for Sri Lanka. Beautiful shot. Swept away, no one moved. Back-to-back boundaries. That's 400 runs. for Sri Lanka, 400 up. No doubt, a delighted Sri Lankan dressing room. Oh, that was spanked with some authority. The young man, Pathum Nissanka, on debut into the 90s now.
Pulled away in front of square. Shot of confidence from a man that is well set. Goes to 70 now, Dequella. Now, you'll be thinking of Jermaine Blackwood as a part-timer. Might just lift his intensity as a batsman. Pathum Nissanka. Just 2 required for him to get a century on debut. The field comes in.
And I'm quite sure he'll be saying to himself, Nissanka, don't drop my guard.
Edged. This might well be it. Goes for 1, completes his second. And that's the magical moment for him. Test match century on debut, the 4th Sri Lankan batsman to achieve this. And what a knock it has been.
He looks to the heavens as to say thank you. It was a streaky edge, just past first slip. And he certainly, Darren Ganga, deserved that century.
Takes out the paddle sweep. How often have we seen this from Dequella? Majority of the times in wide ball cricket. This is what he's very good at.
Certainly an unusual stroke against a fast bowler. Picked up the length very early, which was the key. And of course, no venom in this wicket. Played it very well.
And again, on consecutive days, that post-lunch session, not producing any wickets. Well, so far in this session, none. .435 for 5. Confirmation that the West Indies has struggled yet again to get wickets. Just 1 wicket in that first session, wicketless in this one. And Sri Lanka dominant.
Catch!
Yells of catch, someone's underneath it. And it's taken, the breakthrough. Kumar Roach in the deep, and the big man from Antigua who did it with the bat, does it with the ball.
Indeed, and you know, there's a lot of risk in playing the sweep shot, especially against Rakeem Cornwall.
Oh, straight down the ground, bludgeoned. He's in a hurry. So is that ball, that's 4 runs.
And he moves to his highest test score, the Roshan Dequella.
Hold him, Kima Roach. And isn't he a happy man? What a way to get into the chair, Ian Bishop.
They'll have to wait for that first Test match 100. There is no doubt that one day he will get there.
Hey. No, Dad.
Trouble here, and he's gone. A bit of indecision between Lakmal and Chimera resulted in a run out.
The speed of Jermaine Blackwood. It's a good stroke. All the way for 6 for Mbuldenia.
Catch it, Jace.
Jason Holder cups it, and it's the end of Mbuldenia. 9 wickets down now for Sri Lanka. That's in the air. This should be it. This is it. A 5th wicket has fallen after the tea interval. Kyle Mayers takes a simple catch. And now it's up to the West Indies batsmen, with Sri Lanka leading by 374. Openers are off and running. Maybe quick time to change the clothing, get set, get the pads on.
Punished, too short, down the leg side from Fernando, first up. And thank you very much, says John Campbell. Cut away. Misfield still has enough to go to the boundary. So another boundary for John Campbell, this time through the offside. Another excellent delivery is given him.
Yes!
So he does get the breakthrough. Vishwa Fernando probing that off stump, outside off stump line, and produces the false shot from John Campbell. Early success for Sri Lanka. Another player miss from Nkrumah Bonner. Stifled appeal. Good piece. Second delivery, 138 kph. Chamira.
Well, the noise we heard, look, based on what we're seeing here, it looked as if he did hit it. Well, they didn't appeal, and Mickey Arthur is probably wondering to himself, what is going on out there?
Goes down to the third man boundary, beg your pardon. Off the bat of Nkrumah Bonner. Finds the gap.
This will be the last ball.
Competently seen off from Nkrumah Bonner. Craig Brathwaite. Another captivating day of test match cricket here at the Sir Viv Richards Stadium in Antigua. West Indies close on 34 for 1 after some 20 overs in their second innings. Target of 375 if they had to win this first test match. Has been a day dominated by Sri Lanka. All told, 83.5 overs, 255 runs, and the 7 wickets. But the day belonged to Pathum Nissanka, the young Sri Lankan on debut, and got 100. I'm sure that will be indelibly etched in the memories of Sri Lankans.
Here we are. There it is. Oh, that's beautiful batting. Got another one. The pressure mounts. Simple catch. Outstanding.
A 179-run partnership for the 6th wicket between Pathum Nissanka with a test match 100 on debut, and Niroshan Dickwella in short pole position for Sri Lanka. Even though individual landmarks didn't come to all, the wicket at the end of the day for Sri Lanka was brilliant. A significant day for Sri Lankan cricket in this test match. The West Indies 34 for 1 in their second innings. Craig Brathwaite on 8. and Nkrumah Bonner on 15. John Campbell, the wicket to fall late on day 4. That wicket went to Vishwa Fernando, 1 for 21 for him. And so much to do, so much more action to take place on the final day of this first Sandals Test match. The West Indies theoretically need 341 to win. Sri Lanka need 9 wickets.
First ball of day 5 will be bowled by Suranga Lakmal. Here he goes. Loud appeal. Just losing his footing, Craig Brathwaite. Roshan Dikwela sharing his view with his captain, Karuna Ratna. They lost the review yesterday.
2 seconds. Time.
No time left.
All that convinced, some of them were. Really came off the thigh pad. Of course, you know, as cricketers, and you hear a sound and it's close to the bat, you're going to go up.
Closer line, just enticing Bonner to play.
Very, very good delivery. Just left Bonner slightly. He had to play. And that's the quality of Lakmal.
Went for the pull. Luckily for Nkrumah Bonner, it flew over the wicketkeeper. He gets a boundary and releases the pressure a bit.
Probably didn't expect it. The short delivery in Nkrumah Bonner. Looking to get on the front foot. Wasn't in control at all. Another adjustment again. Now what? The fly slip. Now this is interesting. This is interesting, DG Ganga.
Very much so. I don't think I've ever seen this in Test match cricket. As expected, he went with that good length delivery. 47 for 1. Late call. Makes it safely in the end. Brathwaite, he looked switched on.
I reckon that was a little bit risky. The call was late and Nkrumah Bonner wasn't really ready for that. He was looking back, ball watching.
Okay.
So that would have been a bit risky. This.
Flies through that third slip region. Created the opportunity for a wicket, but no fielders there. .52 for 1.
Good full pitch delivery. Edged the way past that vacant first slip position.
Watch for the short ball attack here as well, because there are 3 men deep square and behind square. And there is no doubt that Bonner would have seen that field set and would have perhaps been expecting a shorter length right of your screen.
Good ball and good thinking. Bono was thinking about the short delivery, and he got the perfect peach.
Good aggressive running, showing some purpose, some intent this morning.
Was their boot on that one? Embeldinia tried to stop the ball. The umpire will have to check again. And he goes for some assistance.
Keep rock and roll that. Yeah. Yes, waiting for another angle to confirm that he made contact with the boot. Keep rolling. Yeah, need something better than that. Keep rolling. Anything else to confirm that he made contact with the boot? That doesn't help. Front tournament. Yes, I saw a little deviation there. Just rock and roll that with the boot. A little, yes, a deviation there. Made contact with the boot. Let me have your best side on angle now. Okay, bats up, bats in the air, bats grounded, wickets broken. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. My decision for the big screen is not out. Repeat, not out.
Full toss, thank you. And they won't stop it. A boundary for Bonner.
Very important as a batsman when you have to bat time and you get a delivery like this one, that you put it away. Add 4 to your score. Just keeps you more interested as you bat further into the day. Goes through it. Just as you were speaking about the impact of spinners, Lasset Embeldinia makes the critical breakthrough for Sri Lanka, and that of the captain Craig Brathwaite, who has been quite resolute throughout. A special delivery. Advances through the gate and knocks back the stumps. Really important breakthrough for Sri Lanka. Craig Brathwaite goes for 23. The West Indies now 78 for 2.
Kulata, quicker delivery. Kalmes had to hustle down on that one.
Well kept out. 4 maidens on the trot from the Sri Lankans. 83 for 2.
Short delivery. And Kumabona shaped up to pull and then bailed out at the last moment.
And he's used that short delivery, Chimera, quite judiciously. Crunched by Nkrumah Bonner, in control, authoritative, gets the boundary.
Certainly was looking for the short delivery.
That one middle.
Pitch short by Chimera. Didn't bounce enough. Just level off to about waist high and was smacked to a wideish mid on for 4.
Quick single, he gets his 50. Another landmark for Nkrumah Bonner. His 3rd test match half century in only his 6th test match innings. So he's shown consistency, shown maturity, and certainly shown responsibility. The final delivery. Safely negotiated by Nkrumah Bonner. And that's lunch on day 5. West Indies close on 91 for 2. Just the 1 wicket falling in this session, that of the captain Craig Brathwaite. And West Indies will feel the happier of the 2 teams. Still a lot of work to be done in this test match. If they had to hang on for a draw, Mickey Arthur would still be thinking just 8 good deliveries. 1 wicket, 57 runs in 28 overs is what we've had so far. West Indies in their 2nd innings. John Campbell dismissed yesterday evening. Craig Brathwaite this morning for 23. Nkrumah Bonner and Cal Mayers, the not all batsmen. Partnership of only 13. The bowlers for Sri Lanka. They've tried, they've all toiled in that morning session. A wicket for Vishwa Fernando yesterday evening. Lassit Embaldinha got the breakthrough, the solitary wicket in this session. 1 for 9 in 10 overs. The other bowlers have tried their very best to no avail just yet. And this is where we stand at the moment. The West Indies, 91 for 2, still 284 runs away, but more importantly, 8 wickets in hand. 8 wickets in hand as they strive to hold on.
Close. Goes for it.
TV umpire to director. We have a players review for LBW. The original decision is not out. It's a front fair delivery. Can we go to front on spin vision? Can you rock and roll that? Keep rolling. Okay. Can I get ultra edge to confirm whether bat involved? Ultra edge coming up. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Can we have ball tracking when it's available? Waiting on ball tracking. Ball tracking building. Ball tracking coming up. It's pitching outside leg. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. Can we go back to the on-field umpire? Joel, stay with your not out decision. You're on screen now.
Such a well-controlled shot.
Calmez scoring yet again in his strong area. When he scored that double century, that was his most productive scoring area through the covers. Advocated for a guy to be catching short cover. Might have gone straight to him.
Leg buys signaled by Gregory Brathwaite. Good short ball. Really good short ball from Dushmanta Chimera.
Found himself in an awkward position, Calmez. We saw that in the previous delivery as well. Both shoulders facing the bowler pretty much. Not the best way to play fast, short pitch bowling. You want to stay side on.
Edged, goes away down towards the third man boundary. And gets there. A fortuitous boundary for Calmez.
Look as if you got a little bit of bounce. Didn't win the hand, so you can't call it a chance, but streaky.
Powerfully swept away from Nkrumah Bonner. Goes the distance. First 6 of the innings for him.
Well, he certainly hit it well. Change the angle. Didn't change his intention. And Nkrumah Bonner, that came off the bat sweetly. And there's no fielder place in the deep, so it wasn't taking a risk.
Chance for a run out here. Confusion. Gets back safely. All's well that ends well. 125 for 2. Last ball of the previous over. Calmez ball watching, not interested. No need for a run out at this stage. Edged away, goes into the gap, another boundary for Nkrumah Bonner. Not in control, but he'll take them.
Good delivery from Fernando, finding the edge, but just one slip in place. Went to probably where a second slip would have been. And 4 runs for Nkrumah Bonner. A second slip would have been able to take that smartly.
4 buys. An awkward bounce for Niroshan Dikwela. Wasn't able to handle it. Just bounced in front of him.
Very awkward, the bounce just in front of him. Taking evasive action in the end. Dikwela not having the best of time with those balls just dropping just in front of him. He'll be advised to take a step or two up. It's best if you try to catch them on the full, even if it's low. Pulling his fingers across the seam a little bit, probably taking pace off the ball.
Yeah, look, he's got it away there. Another boundary. Runs flowing reasonably well for the Windies today. 143 for 2. That's a gorgeous shot. Fielder trying to run it down. I think he does. Captain himself, his ears must have been burning. 3 runs.
Come on, Abby. Come on, Abby. Kakak mula mai. Kakak mula mai. Kutu naik. Kakak mula mai.
Oh, that's gorgeous. It would be hard work for the fielder to make it. Looking very comfortable, Kyle Mayers. A beautiful boundary.
It was an attractive shot. What Mbaldini was trying to do was to get the ball into the footmarks outside the off stump. I think he just missed the dark spot where the bowler has been following through.
Finds the gap. Kalmias picks up another 2. Moves on to 45. 164 for 2.
Overboard. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Work to the onside. 4 runs.
Honda karan. Lamai. Udawan lamai. Boda karan lamai.
Freebie this time. Another boundary to him.
Masa nikah istirahat tanah dangin na.
And Mbaldini is under some pressure. That's 2 4s in the over so far. One was struck through mid-wicket. Now this one down to the vacant fine leg, swept away by Nkrumah Bonner. Something isn't quite right. I don't know if something is wrong with Nkrumah Bonner. Probably not feeling well. Sitting down. A bit of grimace on his face as the physio comes out. Yes, something certainly isn't right with him. Getting a stretch, maybe the hamstring. It has been extremely hot, Samuel Badri, and this heat could sap your energy much more than you think.
That single brings up the 100 partnership. It's the 6th third wicket partnership of 100 or more. West Indies versus Sri Lanka. And for you stats guru out there, it's the first time of that 6 that the partnership does not involve Brian Lara. So the previous 5 occasions Brian Lara has been involved. This is the first time that he's not 100 partnership. Then Nkrumah Bonner and Kyle Mayers. Kyle Mayers on 49 now. That's his 50 in Kyle Mayers. Another landmark for him. The last time he got past 50, he got an unbeaten 210. Kyle Mayers.
Certainly he's playing well, Kyle Mayers. Another 50 to his name.
Well watched competently and confidently done. 181 for 2. And that will be tea here on the final day of the first test match. And the trend continues. No wicket in this period. We've seen that on days 3 and 4. We've seen it today again on day 5. West Indies camp will feel very pleased with this effort. 27 overs, 90 runs, but more importantly, that wickets column, 0. Sri Lankans, well, they've toiled really hard. Nothing to show for it in that session. Yesterday evening, we saw the fall of John Campbell. Today, Craig Brathwaite. But beyond that, it's been all about Nkrumah Bonner and Kyle Mayers. 84 and 50 respectively. Partnership of 103. 181 for 2 at this stage. The bowlers, Vishwa Fernando and Lassit Embaldini, the successful ones for Sri Lanka. But they've all tried. They've all attempted to get that wicket. Hasn't happened just yet. Not for lack of effort though. And this is where we are at the moment. After 4 days, we're into the 5th day. It's ebbed and flowed. Shift in momentum. Sri Lanka behind on days 1 and 2, 169. They were shot out 4. West Indies had a lead of 102. They made 271. Then Sri Lanka roared back of 476. Nisanka top scored on debut, 103. Kemar Roach picked up another 3-wicket haul. And then in pursuit, West Indies 181 for 2. Still 194 to win. But more importantly, 8 wickets in hand in that final session. Intriguing test match, entertaining, enthralling, captivating.
Edge and gone. It was wide outside the off stump. Lured Kyle Mayers into the shot. Outside edge found. Early wicket, post tee.
Well, I'm sure he was probably warned about that before tea. He would not have been happy. Kyle Mayers. Outside, just wide, a little bit of turning, a little bit of juggling, but a simple catch in the end. And I'm sure when he goes in and see the replay of that, he'll be not very happy with himself. It's 183 for 3.
Been pushed down the ground. This should have enough to go into the boundary line, yes. And Nkrumah Bonner goes to 90 now.
He's now leveled his highest score in Test cricket. Did so on the tour of Bangladesh, where he played so well, so elegantly.
Well watched by Nkrumah Bonner. That delivery from Lakmal that angles into the right-hander. We need to see this one again. It was in the air just before the fielder.
West Indies 193 for 3. Need another 182 runs to win. Sri Lanka need 7 wickets. That's umpire Gregory Brathwaite just waving that the new ball has been taken.
Such a wonderful greeting if you're in Nkrumah Bonner anyway.
A gentle loosener from Fernando. And was slapped square of the wicket through the backward point region for 4.
They go for the review.
TV umpire to director. We have a players review for LBW. The original decision is not out. It's a fair delivery. Can we have front on spin vision? Okay, can you rock and roll that? Keep rolling, keep rolling. Okay, there's gap between bat and ball. Can we go straight to ball tracking when it's available? It's pitching outside, off, impact in line, wickets, umpire's call. Can we go back to the on-field umpire? Joel, stay with your not out decision, you're on screen.
Sri Lanka will retain their last review. Not sure what kind of shot that was from Jermaine Blackwood.
Just clipped the back leg. Jermaine Blackwood trying a big shot down the ground, which is certainly uncalled for at this time. Very lucky to be there.
You think he's still going for it? Blackwood, that is. A little injury for Niroshan Dikwela.
Another good delivery. Pitched and left Jermaine Blackwood.
That is the end of Jermaine Blackwood. You could almost sense it coming from Vishwa Fernando. For the second time in the match, Blackwood is bowled.
Good delivery, a hint of swing as well. From around the wicket, the angle and a hint of swing into Jermaine Blackwood. Knocked him over. Fernando. And Jermaine Blackwood has to go. He made 4. West Indies, 204 for 4. Continues to bowl extremely well. Chimera, look at that. Pitched in line and leg cut. Just missing the outside edge of Jason Holder's bat. Turned him around as well.
And there it is. A maiden test century for Nkrumah Bonner. Look what it means to the Jamaican. He showed his worth in Bangladesh, and he's brought his form to Antigua.
The realization of a childhood dream. Nkrumah Bonner becoming the 87th West Indian to score a Test match century.
That's a beautiful shot. That will run away, a boundary. I'm sure some relief in the West Indian camp. Just a bit of tension started to build there. Jermaine Blackwood lost his wicket.
Elegantly played by Jason Holder.
Oh, and that's gorgeous. We talked about him looking elegant. And that was another beautiful, beautiful shot. 4 runs.
Over pitch delivery. Yeah, kept his head down. Was focusing on his form as against power.
Oh, that was neat, tucked away. And a boundary to end the over. 9 off of it. The Windies 222 for 4.
Goes the one towards the third man boundary from Jason Holder. And gets there. Not in control entirely. Boundary nonetheless.
Just opening the face a little bit, Jason, using his height and just rolling the wrist over it a little bit, finding the gap nicely, but well timed.
Too straight. This time, does it have the legs to go all the way? It does. Just about. So well timed from Jason Holder. Teased the fielder all the way to the boundary. What a delivery. Bounce and turn from Embeldinia. 232 for 4. Look at this delivery from Embeldinia. Good hang time. Not too quick. Slashed away from Nkrumah Bonner. And gets the boundary with short dispatched.
Got a chance of using the arm, and he frees up quite nicely. With the width, thank you very much. No danger, there's no fielder placed there. Take himself 4 runs. Keeping his head still and deliberately playing it down there.
236 for 4. Keep your eyes on Dimut Karnaratna and what he does. 4 overs into this 15. Yes, he does. And shake hands with Nkrumah Bonner. And that's the end of this, the first Sandals test match, and this 2-match series ends in a draw. Both these teams played really good cricket to get themselves in dominant position at times. But in the end, nothing to separate the West Indies from Sri Lanka. Confirmation that the match is drawn. We've seen some superb performances throughout the course of this match. Pathum Nissanka debut Test 100, the 4th Sri Lankan to do so, and the first outside Sri Lanka. Tirimana, 2 half-centuries in this Test match. Really solid at the top of the order for Sri Lanka. Have they found another reliable and dependable player? Mickey Arthur, all smiles. Quite a different scenario from day 1 when they were shut out for 169. The second innings belonged to the West Indies and their batsmen. And this man in particular, he can smile now, and so he should. Really resolute and stoic in the second innings. And dispassionate, unemotional, and did the job that was required of him. Appreciations for their efforts all around. Both these teams will go into that second Test match with all to play for. Nice to see players, coaching staff having a light moment and appreciating the efforts of each other. Lakmal really toiled, especially in the second innings, tremendous performer for Sri Lanka. He will be called upon, I'm sure, in the second test match, as would Kima Roach, who just loves bowling at this venue. "36 wickets for Kima Roach at the Sir Viv Richards Stadium. Phenomenal performance from him. This is the batting card, and Kumabona, maiden test match century, 113 unbeaten, 274 deliveries, the most that he's faced in his career in terms of balls faced. Jason Holder, with him unbeaten on 18, but useful contributions from Kyle Mayers. Don't forget that. 52 from him. The bowlers, been a really tough day out in the field. Fernando picked up 2 along with Lasset Embaldinha. Nothing else from the other bowlers, but you can't fault them for efforts. Chamira ran in consistently. Lakmal was patient, but wicketless. Resistance from the West Indian batsmen. Really pleasing to see from a West Indian standpoint that the young batsmen are taking that opportunity, grasping it with both hands and putting a value on their wicket. It's not something that we've seen of late. So good signs for West Indies cricket. The Sri Lankans, well, they found a diamond, haven't they, in Pathum Nissanka. Sri Lanka 169 in the first innings. Jason Holder 5-wicket haul. Tirimana 70. West Indies second innings 271. Overall lead of 102, and that was wiped away by the Sri Lankans 476. Pathum Nissanka magnificent 103. In the end, West Indies closed on 236 for 4, and Kumabona unbeaten on 113, which means that this is a drawn test match.
That will feel really good. John Campbell gets this one off the middle of the bat. Wasn't extravagant. Boundary for him. Neatly worked away through the onside. Finally gets off the mark. And it will be a boundary. Very well played by Craig Brathwaite. End of the over, 11 without loss. Got him! Finally he strikes. Lured the defensive push. And Campbell has to go.
Finally, Lackman smiles.
He's knocked him over. Lakmal has 2. And the Centurion from the first test goes for naught. Another boundary to Brathwaite.
Certainly is a hint of swing, Bish.
Quick over that side of the ground. Another boundary for Craig Brathwaite. Not often you'll say it's raining boundaries for Craig Brathwaite, but this is one occasion. I was going to say a muscular shot, but it wasn't. It's because he's a muscular player that he just touched it down the ground. Three edges, 3 fours off the bowling of Suranga Lakmal. It speaks to his excellence. Well, 2 edges. One off the middle of the bat. That would have been a master plan. It really would have been. Nisanka moved there before the ball was bowled and spilled it.
How is that for a response? Blunted away for 4. Split the fielders nicely. It's got a lot of pace on it as well. That's another boundary for the left-hander.
Powerful shot down the ground. Palmares at his very best. Just nearly found the fielder in that slip cordon. Sri Lanka wouldn't mind this.
Very, very unlucky. No, that certainly was a beautiful stroke. That is Kyle Mayers at his best. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It was a half volley, put it away for 4. 86 for 2.
Very good from Craig Brathwaite. Keeps Chimera out. Sees the West Indies very safely into the lunch interval.
Mayers wants to walk. And I think Mayers believes that he's gone.
Not a bomb ball, clearly off the bat. Okay, yes. Keep rolling. Yes, ball is into the carry into the gloves. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Let me see if you have control of his movement. Yes. Okay, I'm satisfied with that.
And that's Blackwood again. There goes Blackwood again. And that is a lovely punch from Craig Brathwaite, who is just doing Craig Brathwaite things.
Edged, dropped, finds the outside edge of Craig Brathwaite. Was a sharp chance and goes a begging once again. Edged, gone, Lakmal again. The irrepressible Suranga Lakmal picks up another. It's the 3rd of this innings and Blackwood has to go.
Boundary will be very welcomed by Brathwaite. Straight down the ground again. Beautiful shot. He seemed to like it himself. Held the pose. Well, The captain's gone the other way. And there's the 50, the 21st Test 50 for Craig Brathwaite. His second against Sri Lanka. He'll take it, Holder. Another boundary. 4 more moves him on to 11. Oh, spanked down the ground. He's go-to shot at the minute. 4 more.
Nice shot from Jason Holder. There's not much spin on show yet.
Smashed. Short and wide. And given a treatment from Jason Holder. Short and pulled away from Craig Brathwaite. Didn't try to overhit it, was in control of the shot and used the depth of the crease quite well. Graceful from Jason Holder, brings up the 50 partnership. One of the most difficult shots in cricket, that on drive against the perceived turn. Edged first ball and taken in the slip. Excellent start for Dhananjaya De Silva and gets the important breakthrough. The wicket of Jason Holder. Huge shot for LBW. He's given him across the line. Joshua De Silva. Just a wait to see if he will review it. Just does go for the review.
It's pitching in line, impact in line, wickets missing. Can we go back to the on-field umpire? Greg will ask you to change from out to not out. You're on screen now.
Not out. Hits him on the body. To end the over, another maiden. 171 for 5. Is time for tea. Pulled away. Will get to the boundary. Not for the first time. We've seen this shot from Craig Brathwaite, capitalizing on a loose delivery from Embaldini. Edged and gone. Excellence from Dushmanta Chamira. His persistence pays dividends.
That's the 4th catch for Dikwela. Disappointment for Joshua De Silva.
Spanked. Over long on. Goes for 6. That's what Alzari Joseph is going to do.
Well, it was cleanly hit.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, bludgeoned straight down the ground. Oh, he's pretty to watch when he's in flight.
Just missed. Alzari Joseph just cleared mid-off.
This time, dropped. A little bit earlier in the innings, Alzari pulled one that fell short at fine leg. This time, Lasset Embaldini got to it and spilled it. He has his man, Embaldini. He dropped Alzari Joseph last over. They've reviewed it.
Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Can we go back to the on-field umpire? Greg, can you stay with your out decision? You're on screen now.
Joseph is stunned, but he has to go. Off the mark, Raheem Cornwall. Cornwall hits this in front of square. Well controlled. 231 for 7. Another boundary for Raheem Cornwall.
Not Raheem, not with the power he has down the ground. He's greeted Latmal with disdain.
Cut away behind point. What was key was when he played that shot. It was behind him, and he did so to find the gap. Beautifully pushed down the ground. Just checked it. Sweetly timed. And jumps into the 90s now, Craig Brathwaite. Goes for it again. The power of Raheem Cornwall coming to the fore. That one going all the way for 6. Big end to the over. 266 for 7.
Nice shot by Cornwall. That should run away for another 4. 278 for 7. They go for it. Review.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Can we go to ball tracking when it's available? Pitching outside of, impact in line, wickets, umpire's call. Can we go back to the on-field umpire? Joel,
Review
can you stay with your
retained.
not out decision? You're on screen now.
But a wonderful fight back by the West Indies. An unbeaten partnership of 65 between Brathwaite and Cornwall. The West Indies captain will sleep on 99.
Got dropped. Raheem Cornwall almost took another blinder. Seen one already from Bonner. But this time he grasped it. 137 for 3. Just in that good area. Chandimal played. And Raheem Cornwall wasn't able to hold on. Good movement to his right. Just maybe a little bit late.
Good shot. Short and wide from Kemar Roach. Slapped away through the backward point region by Chandimal for 4. Good shot.
In the air, straight to the man, and that's the reason he's positioned there. The substitute Hayden Walsh Jr. and the wicket for Shannon Gabriel finally.
Catch it, Jimmy.
Oh, what a beautiful shot. Straight down the ground. 4 runs off the first ball.
Quite interesting. Dhananjaya De Silva using his feet immediately.
Oh, shot, boy.
Sweetly timed. Will get a 4.
Oh, same shot, same first ball of the over.
Down the ground from Lanka. Good connection. One bounce into the boundary. Another 4 for him.
And he's giving him German Blackwood. He strikes. The silver is gone. The dreaded finger was raised. And that is exactly what the West Indies were looking for.
Cut away. The first ball for Dikwela and gets the boundary. Positivity immediately from the diminutive Dikwela. So some indecision at the moment, but it seems as though we'll continue.
The groundsmen are unmoved. They're standing there, not complying with the umpire's request. Probably saying to umpire Joel Wilson, you know, we are locals, we know the weather. But play will continue. It would be really disappointing if they lose another wicket now.
Well, the Sri Lankan batsmen were hastily making their way off once they saw that signal from umpire Joel Wilson. And rightly so, they were trying to get off the field, but the umpires had a change of heart. The West Indian bowlers, they want to get another over or two, another wicket or two. Well, they now call the covers on. A bit of a delay, making their way on the square, the groundsmen. The bad news here at the Sir Viv Richards Stadium, and this the third day, the first session, there is a delay for rain.
Not an unfamiliar shot from Niroshan Dikwela. We've seen it in this series before and over his career. .200 comes up for Sri Lanka. 205. Two noises, they're saying. They go for it.
Keep rolling, keep rolling. There's an edge as the ball passes the bat. Can you rock and roll that for me? Okay, forward, forward. Yes, there's an edge as the ball passes the bat. Yes, conforming bat involved. Okay, copy that. Can we go back to the on-field umpire? Joe, you'll have to change your not out to out.
Excellent decision. And Joshua De Silva instigated that. He said he's sure he heard two noises. Skipper Brathwaite. Jason Holder said he thinks there was two noises as well. Dikwela goes for 20, 203 for 6. It's flown past Walsh at Gully for 4.
And he's gone. Just lobbed that one to Craig Brathwaite. Positioned at that short mid-on area exactly for that sort of shot. disappointment not only for Mickey Arthur, but also for Saranga Lakmal. Unfortunate news here at the Sir Viv Richards Stadium. There's going to be another rain interruption. Ground staff hastily making their way out in the middle. It's been that sort of day here in Antigua. Very overcast conditions throughout the day. Not heavy rain, a sprinkle. And hopefully this doesn't linger too long.
Oh, no. O'Derry, never like to see that. Looks to have struck him straight on the helmet.
Sanka just took his eyes off the ball. I beg your pardon, it's Dushmanta Chimera.
Cracked away. Sweet. Here another blow.
This time off his shoulder.
Oh, that's it. He worked him, and he's gotten his man, Jason Holder.
His persistency paying off. Jason Holder, as accurate as we've come to know of the right-hand fast bowler.
So clever. So controlled from Pathum Nissanka. Here's Gabriel. 49 to Pathum Nissanka. Loosener if ever there was one. Retreat to safety. So the rain might have the final say here this evening. We've had several rain interruptions today, but it's been an entertaining day, so currently we'll await news officially as to whether there will be any more play today. But again, a lot of conversation coming into today as to how tough it might be. Always felt that cricket is a funny and strange game. West Indies, to me, have been excellent, disciplined, consistently good. Shannon Gabriel, pacey, and he set the tone for the day. He set the tone that everyone else followed. Mickey Arthur would have been hoping to overhaul this West Indian total today. .250 for 8. Chandimal was dismissed for 44. De Silva, LBW to Blackwood for 39. Didn't take the review, and had he done so, would have overturned the decision. Dikwela fell to Holder again. Lakmal 6, Chimera 2. Brathwaite's captaincy has been good, as expected.
Wickets for all the West Indian bowlers except for Rakeem Cornwall. and they were very, very disciplined in the approach today. Kept the pressure on, gave nothing away, and got the rewards. 8 wickets are down.
Still trailing by 104. 49 though to Pathum Nissanka. 100 on test match debut in the first game. And now 49 not out in challenging circumstances. He'll work his way, he'll work his way up the Sri Lankan batting order in years to come if he can maintain his form. But he's justifying all the hopes that the selectors for Sri Lanka have placed in him.
Raining a lot heavier now, and it's very dark as well.
Gets the single, gets his 50, and Pathum Nissanka. Another memorable moment for him, for Sri Lanka, for Sri Lankans everywhere. Really impressive young man. And I'm sure we're going to see much, much more of him in the future. Squirts it away, down towards third man. Gets there eventually.
Hayden Walsh Jr. is quick, but not quick enough.
In there and gone. This time he gets him. Kemar Roach. Finally, Nissanka goes after a wonderful effort once again from the young Sri Lankan. Breakthrough for the West Indies. Edged, gone. Another wicket for Kemar Roach. Wraps up the innings for Sri Lanka. Just 2 deliveries needed for Vishwa Fernando. The West Indies will have a lead, a substantial lead in this match. Kemar Roach just continues to have that love affair with this venue.
West Indies 96 runs ahead. Certainly impressive.
West Indies very pleased with their effort this morning. Exactly what they were after, that 2 wickets quite quickly. They'll have an opportunity to bat with substantial time left in this match.
Oops, problems. Uh-oh. Ouch. Oh, concern all round. Concern.
Oh, big appeal, he's got him again, Saranga Lakmal. Well, he continues to make his way through this Windies batting lineup. Questions here from John Campbell. Review.
Keep rolling, yes, there was a spike as the ball passes the bat. Just rock and roll it, go back, forward now, forward, yes, conforming, bat involved. Can I go back to the on-field umpire, please? Joel, can you stay with your out decision? You're on screen now.
Worked away. A welcome boundary for the West Indies.
much quicker across that side of the ground. 46 for 1. Should be 4 more. Back-to-back boundaries for the West Indies. Different batsmen, same effect. 50 comes up.
Edged and gone. Short pitch bowling, the aggression, giving really good rewards. Sri Lanka strikes, wicket number 2.
Very loose from Jim in Blackwood.
Neatly done. Kalmez won't miss out on an opportunity for runs. Lunch on the 4th day of this test match. West Indies ahead by 165 runs. It's been a good session for the West Indies. They've been able to wrap up the Sri Lankan innings. Craig Brathwaite at the forefront with the bat. This test match continues to unfold. Can we have an exciting end to it?
Just past the man at deep backward square. I think it's Bandara. Gets that one nice and controlled for 4.
Neatly worked. Didn't try to overhit it. Kalmez.
South Africa next series.
Dropped. Simple enough. Just a loop ballooned for Washada Fernando. Inexplicable that he dropped that. Protection in the deep, can't get there. Powerfully hit by Kalmez. Powers that one to the one side, gets another boundary. 2 in the over for him. This time he powers it to the boundary. Another one for him.
A double 100 in Test match cricket for Kalmez. Now his 2nd half century in Test match cricket.
Big appeal. And he's given him on the last ball of the over. He'll review.
It's pitching outside of impact, in-line, wickets, umpires call. Can we go back to the on-field umpire? Greg, can you stay with your out decision? You're on screen now.
Well, a nicely paced innings of Kalmez comes to an end. He's put his team in good stead, but he has to go for 55. West Indies 140 for the loss of 3. A beautiful shot. Gorgeous. 4 runs.
Captain Craig Brathwaite has turned up with his dependable suit in this test match. follows his 9th Test match century in the first innings, with his 21st half century in Test match cricket. Brilliant effort. Down the ground. Holder shows his class with the bat. Long arms in motion. Goes for it, Holder. Gets it right in front of square in the vacant mid-wicket region. .173 for 3.
Time for TJ.
Confirmation from the umpires. Now the players will go into the tea interval. West Indies brilliantly poised at the moment. They lead by 269.
Oh, he looks graceful, doesn't he, Jason? He gets those away. He got hold of that one. Nice lofted shot down the ground.
Excellent to see from Craig Brathwaite.
Lovely. He split the fielders. It stayed hit all the way, raced to the boundary.
Nice, delicate touch. 4 runs. Brathwaite goes to 80. Nice touch. Doesn't always have to be about muscle and big swing. That's the end of Craig Brathwaite. Nice and full from Dushmanta Chamira.
Tenth Test half century for Jason Holder, along with 300s in Test match cricket. The #1 Test all-rounder in the world, showing his prowess with the bat. Already a 5-wicket haul in this series, so continues his good work for the West Indies team. Towards the fine leg boundary, gets there. Unintentional, but he'll take it. Gets the gap. This time, Joshua De Silva gets the boundary. 265 for 4, the West Indies.
Holder squeezes another boundary. And the declaration comes. Brathwaite calls the batting player out in the middle. Jason Holder. Joshua De Silva. That 50-run partnership just putting the icing on the cake for the West Indies. 280 for 4 is what they close the innings on. A lead of 376.
Gentlemen, let's play.
Off the mark straight away. Positive start for Sri Lanka.
Worked away. Shannon Gabriel cannot get there. And boundary to end the over for Tirimana, 13 without loss. Excellent delivery to end. Maiden over from Jason Holder, 13 without loss. Will get the boundary. Karunaratne just helped that one, worked it away. Full toss, a gift, and worked away. Faster side of the field will get to the boundary. So ends with a 4. Tirimana. Sri Lanka close on 29 without loss, and they would have done exactly what they wanted to do. Pleased Mickey Arthur with the efforts of the captain, Karunaratne and Tirimana. But an intriguing day's play once again in the second test match.
All to play for,
right arm
for
round.
both teams. West Indies needs 10 wickets. Can they get it? Sri Lanka needs another 348 to win.
Gentlemen, let's play.
This should be an interesting day. Shannon Gabriel in the attack.
Run straight away. Should be a couple for Tirimana. 3 consecutive half centuries to him in the series. Worked away nicely. Goes for 4. And despite the rainfall we've had and the slowing of the outfield, it was timed properly.
Gabriel feels it was a chance. Gabriel left it for Mears, Mears left it for Gabriel, and in the end, Gabriel has to retrieve it. Such wonderful timing from Karunaratne. 48 without loss. Tremendous from Shannon Gabriel, big man putting his body on the line.
Excellent work.
Nice shot down the ground. Just dribbles into the boundary. Tipped away. Another boundary for Lahiro Tirimana.
It's nice patience from Dimuth Karunaratne. Waited for the change of line. 72 without loss. Greeted with a boundary.
Gentle loosener from Jason Holder. Over-pitched delivery and was hit down the ground by Karunaratne for the easy 4.
Get it.
That'll be 50 for Dimuth Karunaratne. His first significant score of this series. 25th half century for him.
Working that.
punched away through mid-wicket for 4. Captain Karuna Ratna.
Nice session of batting by Tirimana and Karunaratne. Fruitless for Brathwaite. There was the chance down the leg side. That was missed by Joshua Da Silva off the bowling of Gabriel. Lahira Tirimana was the man missed. But generally, Sri Lanka will feel very, very satisfied with the way the morning session has gone. Conditions that has been tough. Gabriel was steaming when that opportunity was missed.
Good shot. Good punch down the ground. Karunaratne, the skipper, goes all the way for 4. Over pitch delivery, and he played it extremely well.
Hundred-run partnership between these two. It's the second time they've done that in Test match cricket. Brilliant effort for Sri Lanka.
Oh, trouble here for Shannon Gabriel. Trouble here. Looks like a hamstring. I hope it's nothing serious. The West Indies certainly wouldn't want that.
Yeah, it appeared as though he just got a pull on that right hamstring. Shannon Gabriel.
Right there. And you can see the grimace on his face.
Well, he went after this one. Didn't cover the line. Lahira Tirimana nicking this one. And it's a smart catch by the big man, Rakeem Cornwall.
Jubilation for Alzari Joseph and the West Indies team.
Pleasant shot from Oshada Fernando. Gets the boundary to end the over. 105 for 1. Because it's all well and good to bowl that ball and get the edge. Overthrow. This will be a 6 all along the ground. Not very often we see that in cricket. But 6 runs scored all along the ground.
Jamel Horkin giving it a go. It won't be enough. 4 runs.
That must be a joke.
Swept away. Very nice indeed. Settling in, Oshada Fernando.
That outside edge not going to hand, goes all along the ground, and he gets another 4. Loud appeal, swing in, and immediately Oshada Fernando reviews it.
It's pitching, outside off, impact in line, wickets missing. Can we go back to the on-field umpire? Greg, you have to change your out decision to not out. You on screen now.
Loud appeal, that one coming in, he gets his man. Will Karunaratne review? Goes for it.
Pitching outside off, impacting line, wickets hitting. Can we go back to the on-field umpire? Greg, can you stay with your out position? You're on screen now.
Index finger goes up. Another wicket for the West Indies. The 4th wicket in the series for Kyle Mayers. He strikes. Karunaratne has to go. Gone for 75. It's 146 for 2.
Oh, Johnny, look at that.
And he negotiates it well. Oshada Fernando, that's tea. On this, the 5th and final day of the 2nd test between the West Indies and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka holding on.
Yes, in this session we had 25 overs, 2 wickets, 53 runs. Sri Lanka will be going in feeling pretty comfortable in the 2nd Sandals test, the final one of the series. Captain Craig Brathwaite tried all the tricks. He'll be having a chat with that man on the screen just now, head coach Phil Simmons.
He went for it. And then Shandamal didn't quite get hold of it.
Four runs nonetheless.
He's going short again. Dinesh Chandimal fell, going for the pull shot off the bowling of Shannon Gabriel.
Oh, he's got it past him. That will run all the way.
Wonderfully executed there by Oshada Fernando. Punched away behind point. Was in full control of that one, Oshada Fernando.
Done. Worry, no way.
Jamel Warrigan could only retrieve it. 47 to Oshada Fernando. Could be 50. Will be 50. For Oshada Fernando in the dying stages of this test match. He gets his 2nd half century of the series. 3rd of his career in addition to 100.
No, Jimmy.
Retrieval job for Kyle Mayers.
In between.
If that is an edge, it'll be the 2nd one in the test match that De Silva has put down.
Based on the reaction of the bowler.
Nothing on ultra edge. Right, 193 for 2. And will we go on further? I don't think so. That will be the end of the test match, the end of the test series, the end of the tour of the Caribbean by Sri Lanka. A worthy test match for Craig Brathwaite, who has led well and has been amongst the runs. His Sri Lankan counterpart, Dimuth Karunaratne, finished with a half century. Kyle Mayers has had a good series as well. So many things to take out of this test series and the test match. Well led, Craig Brathwaite. One or two questions coming in to the test series, but he has carried himself manfully. Mickey Arthur can smile. So on the back of a T20 series, ODI series win, the West Indies in difficult circumstances have fought with a young top order batting lineup secretly.
When you look at the West Indies squad at present, the middle order to me is still very strong, and there are one or two guys who are not in the squad who may come back in as well. But the middle order is looking very, very good for the future. Just a little bit, the opening positions a little bit shaky. Of course, they got Captain Craig Brathwaite, but you know, John Campbell hasn't really fired, so he's a little bit shaky at the top. But the middle is strong, the lower half as well is pretty good with the Cornwall and Azari Josie. These guys can bat and make contributions. So the future is looking really good for the West Indies.